Welcome to the Old Tobacco Patch Kitchen. Today I'll be making a quick and simple chicken Alfredo that's perfect for busy days. My husband called this morning from a job site and he requested a plate of lunch, but I didn't have much time to put it together, so I'm going to use some handy dandy shortcuts from my pantry to bring this dish together quickly. To make it a bit more carb friendly, I'll be using chickpea pasta instead of traditional pasta. So let's get started and create a delicious meal in no time. I might even take you along with me to deliver it. First, I'm going to bring a large pot of salted water to a rolling boil over medium to high heat. Now while I wait for this water to boil, I got out my chicken tenderloins, which I had thawed, and I just rinsed them under some cold water, cut them in thin strips, and seasoned them to our liking. Once my chicken tenders were prepared, I heated some oil in a skillet over medium heat. The goal is to lightly fry the chicken until it turns golden brown and reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees. Now that my water is at a rolling boil, I'm going to add the Banza pasta made from chickpeas. Now why did I choose, is it Banza or Banza? B-A-N-Z-A. Well, it has fewer carbohydrates than traditional pasta, yet it still contains some. Additionally, it offers significantly more fiber than white flour pasta and is much higher in protein. Plus, it's gluten-free, which I don't think we have any issues with gluten. I do consider these factors when deciding to eat Banza pasta instead of regular pasta. However, I genuinely believe that the nuttiness and the appealing texture of Banza make it a worthwhile choice all on its own. I put the lid back on, lowered the heat, and cooked it according to the package directions, which is about 8 minutes. Now just for fun, I added what I call biscuit bites. This is leftover biscuit dough from yesterday, and I just pinched it off in small pieces and fried it until it was golden brown. I even made me a light glaze to drizzle over the biscuit bites once they're fried. These biscuit bites are best when eaten immediately. I usually make a traditional glaze that uses powdered sugar and cream, but today I used allulose and cream with a hint of vanilla, and they are so tasty. It's just a way to use your leftover biscuit dough so that it doesn't go to waste. But again, you do need to eat them as soon as you fry them. Now here's today's shortcut. I use jar Alfredo sauce rather than making it from scratch. I just poured my sauce in the skillet, heated it through, added my chicken slices back to the pan, and let it simmer for a few minutes. Once my pasta was ready and my chicken and Alfredo sauce was ready, I grabbed a to-go tray and dipped him up some pasta, and then I just covered it with chicken and Alfredo sauce. So, to suit his taste, I sprinkled on some Creole seasoning, a few chives, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and I added a few biscuit bites for a treat. Now let's get going because it's about a 40-minute drive from home. I'm close, but I need to find him. He can't be far. He is working on an old rice plantation located in South Georgia. Let me put a picture in right here so you can screenshot it and read about it if you're interested. I hopped into a side-by-side vehicle and I headed out for the dikes. Now a dike is an earthen bank that has been excavated and placed alongside a ditch. These ditches are filled with water from the Satilla River, and I knew enough to know that I had to stay right at the top center of that dike. The ditches are home to alligators and snakes, and I definitely want to avoid any encounters with them. I will find him and give him his plate. Now I'm going to share some clips as this video concludes. Thank you for joining me, and I will talk to you later.